Welcome everybody, my name is Sveta, I am a front-end developer at Agora and I would like to showcase you the features of the AgoraDex application. I would like to start from our recent functionality, which is the bridge. It is currently working in the test environment, and in order to use it you should have two wallets installed, MetaMask and Ultra. MetaMask wallet has to be configured with Sepolia network. And you have to make sure that you also have some test ETH to be able to perform transactions. Let's connect the wallets. Great. Bridge is presented with two gateways, smart contracts on each blockchain, Sepolia testnet gateway and Ultra testnet gateway. To bridge assets, user will transfer funds from his account to one of the gateways, where they will be locked and released in another gateway on another blockchain using the application. Both transactions, lock and release, will require gas. You have to make sure you have native tokens in Sepolia network and Ultra testnet. There are two tokens that are available for bridging. They are Ethereum and UOS, which is a native token of Ultra. UOS is presented in Sepolia as wrapped UOS, and ETH is presented in Ultra testnet as wrapped ETH. We will be bridging ETH from Sepolia to Ultra testnet. Let's bridge 0.1. Note that the balance at this point is 0.3, so we have to make sure that after the bridging their balance reduced to 0.2 in Sepolia and increased by 0.1 in the Ultra testnet, so we have more wrapped ETH. Let's verify before the transaction the amount of wrapped ETH we have in the user wallet. Note that this is the user address, which is matching to the connected wallet, and the amount of wrapped is 0.1. After the bridging, we have to have here 0.2. Let's come back to the app. Let's initiate the bridging process. The MetaMask is asking us to sign a lock transaction. To remind you, to bridge assets, we lock funds in one gateway on one blockchain, in this case on Sepolia, and we then validate this transaction and we will release transaction in the other gateway on Ultra testnet. Let's confirm. The transaction is being processed, the transaction being validated. Here we have requests from Ultra wallet to sign a release transaction. Release. Let's confirm it. Maybe before we take a look another time at the balance, 0.3 ETH we have on Sepolia network. Great. Close. The bridging was complete. We can see that the balance was updated. Let's check it in the wallet. Yes, the balance changed, and now we can verify if the amount of ETH, wrapped ETH, has increased on the Ultra testnet for this account. We don't see the changes yet here, so let's query the contract of wrapped ETH for this user and see. So yeah, the balance increased. Great. Now we will go to the DEX and we will swap wrapped ETH to Ultra tokens on the Ultra testnet. For this we will need a pool, wrapped ETH Ultra token. Let's verify if we have this pool. Yes, we do have this pool. Perfect. Now we can go to swap, select wrapped ETH as a base token, and we want to receive an Ultra token. As a reminder, we navigate in the test environment, therefore the ratio here is different from what we see in the market. Let's exchange 0.1 wrapped ETH to Ultra swap. Since we are making exchange on the Ultra testnet, the Ultra wallet asks us to sign transaction. Confirm. Perfect. We have exchanged tokens. Now we can go back to bridge and try to bridge Ultra token from the Ultra testnet to Sepolia. For this we will change direction. And we select Ultra token and let's bridge 0.1 Ultra. We would have less Ultra token on Ultra testnet. We would have to have increased amount of wrapped UOS on the Sepolia network. Here it should be 8.1 after the bridge process. Let's start the bridge. We should sign a lock transaction now on Ultra testnet. Perfect. The transaction is being validated. The gateway on Sepolia will have enough information to be able to release funds. We can see that now we have request to sign a release transaction from MetaMask, since the direction of bridging Ultra token is from Ultra testnet to Sepolia, and we will confirm the release transaction. Perfect. The transaction is now being processed and the bridging is complete. As we can see, yes, the amount of Ultra token has decreased on the Ultra testnet. We can verify it as well in the wallet. Perfect. We have to have increased amount of wrapped Ultra in the Cipolla testnet. Great. To sum it up, we managed to bridge assets from Cipolla testnet to Ultra testnet. Then we used the DEX to swap tokens wrapped ETH to Ultra token, and then we bridged the Ultra token from Ultra testnet to Cipolla testnet. We also have built the application so you can have a comfort to access it from different devices with different screen resolutions.